Hey there guys, Ephraim's Vanguard here and welcome to this first episode of this new series I'll hopefully be keeping up called Flash Game Friday. As the name implies, every Friday I will be playing some sort of Flash game, either one that I want to play myself that I remember fondly from my younger days, or one that you would suggest. I am open to suggestions. I only have two rules for suggestions: no gratuitous violence and no sexual content. So basically, nothing on Newgrounds would cut it here. The ones that I played as a kid are mostly Cartoon Network games and Nickelodeon games. And we are here on the Cartoon Network website because also you can see my editing stuff down here that's going on because normally I would hide it, but you'll see. I mean, it's better than nothing because over here on the game that we're actually playing, which is called Summer Resort, there is nothing on the page. Also, it's freaking out a little bit. If you want to play the game, the link's right there. Normally, I would follow it from the Cartoon Network site, but if you come down here to the bottom where they supposedly have all their 408 games, you will see that it is not an option. It has been removed. Presumably, well, sort of removed. It's been delisted. Obviously, they're still hosting it on the site over here, but otherwise, they just pretend that it doesn't exist. But over here, I'll refresh the page so you can see. Also, if you're wondering why I'm using Internet Explorer for this, even though I obviously have Google Chrome, especially since I have a tab open over there, it's because it's really old games like this, they require Adobe Shockwave, and that doesn't run on Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge for that matter. So I had to boot up this thing, which I didn't even know was on Windows 10 until right now. But do that, as you'll see. Apparently it's under the Cartoon label, which is interesting. Haven't heard that in quite a long time. You also heard a sound effect there. There was sound in this game. About the sound and the music. Generally on these Flash games, they can get really repetitive. So because of that, I have a precautionary measure. I have Steam open, so if the music gets too repetitive, I'll just mute it and pull up something here. Usually I'll have something from YouTube, but right now, occasionally I would like either to have the background music either be thematically appropriate or to showcase a soundtrack from a game that I've recently been playing and I like. And one that you're seeing is right here, Finding Paradise. I played it last week. It's pretty good. Also has a pretty good soundtrack, and I don't exactly have anything thematically that works from here, despite what that would make you think, that background, but it's fine. Any song from Finding Paradise is good. No, not there. Alright, here we go. But this game, Summer Resort, I played it a whole bunch when I was a little young one, especially episode 1. This is a 4-part series, and they all star different characters. This one, our main character apparently is Uncle Gus. OC, Do Not Steal, from Cartoon Network apparently. So, yeah, it's a 4-part thing, and obviously they've all been delisted. You'll have to find the URL to get to them. And they all have different scenarios, and they do have like a sense of an overarching story. I don't think I ever played all 4 of them. I usually played mostly 1, some of 2, and I played episode 3 maybe a couple times, because like in my mind they got progressively harder. They're probably really simple because they're meant for kids, but in any case, we'll start here. Welcome to the Cartoon Summer Resort. Uncle Gus is here for a well-deserved summer vacation. However, all is not well. Talk to the guests to find out what is amiss. Good luck. Use arrow keys to move Uncle Gus. Click for next. So here's what's next. And there we have our exquisite music. Let me click the game. It's not working. Crap. Alright, so apparently the proper title is Pool Problem, so... Oh, there we go. So, just make sure you don't click away, otherwise you're in for a world of hurt. The bus is blocking the entrance of the resort. But... yeah, there's our background music. Oh, sorry. Oh, I can't do the voice acting. Oh, phooey, I just lost the keys to the bus somewhere around here. Help me find them and I will move it so that I can get into the resort. Oh, that's our inventory, apparently. Also, there's like a weird sound effect whenever you collide with something. That's not typical for these style of games. But this game specifically, the summer resort thing. Oh, there we go. There's the keys. It's like a miniature adventure game of sorts. Obviously, you move left, right, up, down, like this, and it's all square-based. Like it was made in RPG Maker, who, for all I know, it could have been. It definitely has some odd qualities about it. And he magically just moves the bus instantaneously. That's also a very old Cartoon Network logo. So we'll continue scooting along. Here's Susie, is her name, from Johnny Bravo? Yep. At the beginning of each week, go straight to the information booth. There you will find out what is going on at the resort. Nope, no, Susie. Yeah, if you slightly collide with them, then they start talking to you. Read the sign. Oh, info booth. Apparently, enter is just inventory. Apparently, you have to walk into stuff to either talk to it or read it. So we come over here. And as you can probably hear by now, the music has a very short loop to it. And it's also has a really weird loop sort of thing. Normally for this sort of thing, for the thematic music that I like, I would probably play... Are You Broke There game? I think that's supposed to be up. Yeah. Alright, but... yeah, as you can hear, the looping is really weird, so I'm going to go ahead and... before I do that, mute this. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the game, and go to something from Finding Paradise. So, start with bestest detectives in the world, because it's our job to figure out what's going on. Crank the volume up. And hopefully I can get back to the game. Uh-oh, somebody stole all the water out of the pool and everyone is very anxious to go swimming. It is up to you to get into the pump house and help Buttercup fill the pool again. You must find the wrench in order to start the water, but you may also want... oh, Lord. Oh, no. That didn't work well. Yeah. Be back in a second. Alright, so here we are again. Let me just move the mouse out of the way. Out of the way, I said. Uh-oh, somebody still already read that. There's no way to scroll, is there? Crap. Oh no, you can do this. You must find the wrench in order to start the water, but you may also want to gather other items along the way to help you fix the rusty pipes in that pump house. Good luck. Press return to enter the game. Alright. So, pull straight ahead. Sorry for the cut there. Obviously, technical difficulties happen. Also, these are some weird looking sprites. And you can tell from the characters. So far, we've seen characters from the Powerpuff Girls and Johnny Bravo. There's more, like Ed, Edd, and Eddy. I know Ed Double D's in this, at least. You can probably tell there that this was made early 2000s, roughly. Very early 2000s. It's been on the side as long as I can remember. What a bummer. Without water in the pool, nobody can go swimming. Somebody needs to find the wrench so that we can use it to turn on the water. If you find it, bring it back here and I'll help you. Is that all? Yeah, that's all you have to say. Pump house. So here's this empty pool that we have to solve. I don't know why they're relying on Uncle Gus, who's in his wife beater and slippers, to do this. And his that's not even a 5 o'clock shadow. That's just laying on the couch for a week. Beard. I think I just saw that creepy dog Courage hiding in the bushes behind my cabin. Man, that gives me the willies. Courage ain't that creepy. I mean, the show's pretty creepy, but that... like, Courage isn't creepy. He's a very normal dog, except for the anthropomorphic nature. Here's Mojo Jojo. You there, go get me a first aid kit. I injured my head trying to jump into the pool that has no water. Quickly, go now. So, at least this episode, I remember, it's like a very large trading quest. So keep that in mind. I are baboon hungry. Want bananas. Get bananas for IR baboon and IR give you duct tape. So, yeah, there's a bunch of Cartoon Network characters that you can interact with. And in this level, at least, is basically a huge Zelda-style trading quest. So you have to find part 1 to the first item that you'll get for free to figure out what to do. Yeah, here's Double D, you see. Come on. Can't go. You can't just walk into the water. Yeah, I can. What? Who are you to tell me not to? Hey, if you want this cool Scotch tape, I'll trade ya for a chocolate bar. By the way, I heard that you can rent boats at the marina. Can you go into these buildings? I don't think so. Maybe? No. Anything over here? There's cow. So usually you can rent boats from over here, but I don't think it's necessary this time. Oh! I did rent a boat. Well, what do you know? Yeah, I can just sail for whatever reason. Get straight on and off the shore. What do you know? Ooh, the sun's so hot. Will you please find me some sunscreen so that I do not get all burned and ouchy? Keep this in mind. Here's Eustace. Dang it, I must have been sleepwalking last night because I woke up with this morning and my feet were all wet and my darn wrench was gone missing. That all you gotta say? Alright, so we've got to find Eustace's wrench, but obviously he's not helping us if he doesn't know where it is himself. This first episode might take a while, just because this is a fairly short adventure game. Maybe about 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Hopefully the pool hall is closed, sorry. Game? Game? It's not responding. There we go. My enter key wasn't working right there. Here's the first aid kit. So now we get to go to Mojo Jojo with that. Can't get a hat, it looks like, unfortunately. Nurse's office. Oh. Over here. Come up to this sign. This way to the disco. Oh my. Sorry, no disco during the day. Well, that's rude. Here's a bunch of ducks. Do not feed the duckies. Good to know. Actually, can I go across the water to that? Yeah, to that other area. Let's try. Quark. What's over here? A wrench. Well, there's something. Found the wrench. Now, how do we get out of here? That's a good question. Come back up here. So this is... Yeah, up here's the info booth. Let's go to the right over here. I want to explore all these screens at least a little bit. Oh, there's something with the fountains right there. Like I said, Finding Paradise, the soundtrack is not necessarily thematically appropriate. It's good, don't get me wrong. Kong Gao is a very talented composer. Do not move the fountains? Yeah, like we can do that, except we totally can. Found the tennis racket, so there's something else we can steal. No, nothing on the rest of these. We'll head on back over to the left. Usually these flash games don't take so long. Usually they're over in like 10 or so minutes. But this is a mini adventure game, so. And I did love this game as a kid. There weren't a whole lot I liked more than this one. This was one of my favorites to play. There was a Courage the Cowardly Dog one that Cartoon Resort Gardens that I originally was going to play for the first episode, because the first episode was supposed to release sometime in October, but ultimately I decided against it while school was still in session, so we'll see how far I can keep this up. There was also technical difficulties with recording on a computer, as you might remember me talking about back then. That was when Mickey was going on. Actually, I think I remember recording the first episode while SpongeBob was still going on. Yeah, because that was around the same time I had played Phoenix Wright Justice for All. That was at the end of last summer, so dang. Anything in this house up here? That's odd. Ugh, I don't like that. Get rid of it. That's a weird screen effect. So let's go talk to Dee Dee up here. What does she want? Duckies, duckies. You want to see the duckies? Have you seen the duckies? Take me to the duckies. Oh, we put Dee Dee in our inventory. So we'll take her back over to the ducks. No, I'll just go down for now. Unfortunately, because your character is exactly as big as the standard tile space, it's a little awkward to navigate around here. Come over here. Now the ducks are this way. Yeah, there she is. Will she give us a prize? Hey, what's that shiny wrench looking thing over there? Oops. I already sequence broke the game. But it doesn't matter. And apparently an item from my Steam wishlist is on sale. I just got that notification on my phone. So, maybe I'll check it up off screen if it's worth buying. Probably not, because I'm a little tight on money right now. And I'd rather save it up. Heck, the only reason I bought Finding Paradise was because it was on sale for, like, don't leave yet, the fun is just getting started. So that way's out of the resort. The only reason I bought Finding Paradise was because it was on, like, a weekend sale, or a daily sale for, like, 33% off. And it was, like, $8, which was just over that, and the soundtrack were both just over $8. So it was, like, a little more than an hour's worth of work. Of course, that was back when I was employed. Unfortunately, my employment only lasts during the school term, so I kind of have to make my money for the summer last. So there's that. There's some cabins over there. We'll come up here. Here's Dexter. At last, a tennis racket with which to test my creation. Here you can have my hammer because I do not need it anymore. A hammer with which to bang stuff. Alright, that's wonderful phrasing. So Dexter was seeking that tennis racket, and we got it for him before we even realized it. That is a weird spread of courage. I mean, like why would they choose that of all things? I heard that the tennis racket is hidden underneath one of the fountains. Thank you, mysterious door. This one to the right's not going to help me. The one on the left does, apparently. What about the one over here? No? Left? No? Right? No? Only Johnny Bravo's cabin. Alright. Yeah, so what does courage have to say? I think I saw Eustace walking around with a wrench last night. He always takes it with him whenever he goes on vacation. You know, I can believe that from Eustace. But I think I was trying to mention earlier, the other game I was playing, Creep TV. It's a Curse the Cowardly Dog based adventure game, and I loved that one. Yeah. Close your inventory. Anything over here? Any news? Nothing right there. There's Mojo Jojo. We'll get you your first aid kit, buddy. Nothing to the right, nothing to the left. Nothing to the right, nothing to the left. Much thanks. You may have this band-aid from the kit, for it is something that I do not need and therefore do not wish to possess. So we have that. You bought a bottle of sunscreen. Alright, that's a random place to have sunscreen. So we gotta trade that to cow, I remember that. What about chicken over here? Where's that stupid cow? Will you help her? Will you help me find her? Mom and Dad told me not to let her get too far away. Ooh, she is in big trouble. Oh, so now we gotta take chicken to cow. Good timing. Alright, so that's Dexter. Not Dexter, Courage. Why did I say Dexter? Because Dexter was on the other side. Here's an island. Just a lonely old tree. Some of this stuff becomes important in the later chapters, I remember, so not everything is explored all at once. Beware of the volcano. I think we... Can we? Alright. Let's try and get the bananas. Alright, we can't get the bananas. That's unfortunate. I thought we could get the bananas for the baboon. I don't know what show he's from. I just remember recognizing him from this game and another game kind of similar to this. It was mainly Scooby-Doo based, but it did have a crossover with some of these other characters. Maybe I should move to a new house. That's pretty good. No, that's the right bound of the world. Oh, what is this? Og, or OG. Great, thanks for the hammer. Alright, now I'll tell you how to get the bananas. Sorry, I'm sequence breaking a bit. One of the trees on Volcano Island can be moved. Push it over the top of the patchy grass. Alright. So now we can get that. So I'm assuming it's... No? Cooperate. Oh god. I thought I glitched myself there. I'm just going to assume it's this one. No? Surely not this one. What? How did that remove that tree? Well, in any case, we got the bananas. Sail farther down. Unfortunately, we can't just cut across the island there. Come back down here. There's Baboon. We'll get you your bananas in a moment. Yeah, this is the shoreline. And I think we have everything except for Double D's candy bar. The problem is, I don't know what else we have around here. Thank you for helping me find that bag. Oh, there's the chocolate bar. That bad cow. Here, have Here, you should have this chocolate bar that I found in my pocket. A delicious chocolate bar. If it's just in your pocket, it's probably melted. That's not good, especially in like summer heat. The reason I want to start with this one, aside from me liking it, is because generally people will be getting out for summer break during this time, and I've been out for summer break for about 2 weeks now. Oh goody, sunscreen. Here, you can have this sock. Alright. That's weird. I'm not sure that's useful, but we'll roll with it. Cool, you got a chocolate bar for me. A deal's the deal. Here's the scotch tape. Hey, I heard that Susie is hogging all the bubblegum. She needs to learn to share. Thanks for the info, Double D. So I'll go check with Susie. I didn't know she had a different conversation. Anything down here? No, that's the disco, I'm pretty sure. Or is that a restaurant? One of the two. Yeah, this is a fancy restaurant. Come please back when you have fancier clothes. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so there's the disco, and on the other side of that is the information booth. So we'll come this way. There's the pool. Does Johnny have anything else to say? No. Even if we already talked to Courage. Bananas for IR Baboon. IR Baboon give you duct tape. Also, it's tape made from ducks. Duct tape. I was about to say, they misspelled it. It's D-U-C-T tape. I did think it was like that for the longest time. I didn't think it was made from ducks, but I thought it was spelled D-U-C-K tape. What all we got here? Some stuff. So we got a band-aid, a sock, and 2 different kinds of tape. Does Susie have anything, like I said? Hey, you want my bubblegum? Here you go. Okay. Looks like this bubblegum's been chewed. I'm not sure I needed that. Let me make one quick check over here. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Nah. Doesn't look like. So, I think we've done everything we can here. Just need to go talk to Buttercup. Nope. Don't block our way, Johnny. Oh. No, here we go. Alright, you found the wrench. Now let's go inside and try to get the pool filled up. Oh, she's taking us in here. So there's spurts of water. Oh no, the pipes are busted. Do you have any items we can use to plug the holes? And that's exactly what we needed all these items for. So we give her scotch tape. Click on 5 items, then press return. Alright, so scotch tape, duct tape, gum, sock, and band-aid. I feel like some of these would be better seals than the others. And in fact, I'm pretty sure maybe probably only the duct tape, if that, would hold against water spurts like that. But it doesn't matter. Because we beat the game and you can see all the characters there. I don't know who this girl, who she's from. I want to say Cow and Chicken. She looks like... Maybe it's just because she's nearby them that I associate her with that. But otherwise, like on the map before. But otherwise, I don't really know. Before my time. Hooray, you helped fill the pool. This is going to be a great vacation. So hit return. Play next episode. Can we do that? Index? Oh. Something's wrong here. Yeah, I think they took this down. Which is why we can't do anything. Alright, so can't just head straight to the next episode. We'll have to type in the if I want to play the other one, we'll have to find the URL for that one. If you want to play it, I'll stick that URL down in the link below. But otherwise, that'll be it for this episode. Like I said, please make your own suggestions if you desire. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully next time. Oh, and I'll reiterate the requirements for... Let me pull up Steam. You got to see a glimpse of my background there. I should say real quick, my desktop, in case it ever does come up like that, it doesn't normally look like this. My computer, I have to record in 1280 by 720, so that it actually comes through right on the Elgato. Otherwise, it squishes it all weird, and that's painful to do in editing. And does some weird cropping stuff. And then, like I said, that's painful to do in editing. So, yeah, this has been around 30 minutes. I started this at about 4 o'clock. So, not too bad. Not too bad since I do have to do a lot of talking since this is the first episode. And some explanation. Like right here. Back to the point. So, yeah, my background. My wallpaper's Breath of the Wild. I hope you like it. They released that on the game's 1-year anniversary, I think, and I liked it so much I made it my background. But ignore all the games and programs I have here, and most especially ignore how they're organized, because I have to do put the screen in that resolution away from what the resolution normally is, which is 1366 by 768 or something like that, close to that, because that's different from the resolution I have to record. For some reason, it moves all the icons around like this. It doesn't normally look like this, trust me. It's a lot more organized, but it throws everything all over the place. Like RPG Maker is on this side. To the Moon, obviously, Swap 4, Sketch House Syndicate is right below Swap 4, and this mod for Swap 4 is right below all that. To the Moon should be above A Bird Story, which is over here, and A Bird Story should be directly above Finding Paradise, which is over here, and it's all just a big old mess when it's like this. So please ignore the oddities of this, so if it does ever come up. But alright, like I was trying to get to before, the rules for suggesting games: only two restrictions, no gratuitous violence, and no sexual content. And if I rule it to be too much, that's at my discretion, and I'll let you know if I do find it to be too much. But otherwise, I'm open to suggestions. Please comment down below or message me if you so desire such a game. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be Flash games, just, short things that I can play on the internet, preferably. They're typically Flash games, but whatever happens to be the case. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.